Hello, and welcome back to Weekend Cartoon Reviews. I really don't have much to say for this review except for well, not except for, but I'm just going to say this real quick. There will not be one next weekend because of the fact that I'll be going on vacation next weekend and there will not be a video prepared for that. And also, as I mentioned in my community post, I apologize about the Amphibia reaction not coming out. It just copyright issues and it's preventing me from uploading it. But anyway, today I'll be reviewing Pompo the Cinephile. So, Pompo the Cinephile, it came out in the United States fairly recently, it's only playing in select theaters now, but before it was playing, it was still playing in select movie theaters for 2 days at least, and then some theaters still got it for a little while after that. I think it's still playing in theaters now, but it's not playing at mine anymore. It was only playing for 2 days there, but I watched it subtitled. And, so, what's this movie about? It's about, a girl who's into B movies and makes B movies. And she reveals she doesn't really like long movies because her grandpa made her sit through them or something like that. And she gathered the trait of being a film director or film producer from her grandfather who loved movies. So I guess just like me. I love movies, as you can tell. Anyway, her name, of course, being Pompo. She has an assistant named Jean, and Jean is into films, like all kinds of films, and everything like that. Just a lot of movies he makes, and his goal in the movie is to make a movie, which he does succeed at. There's a lot of bumps and pitfalls throughout the way, of course, but there's no active antagonist or anything. It's a slice-of-life story. But to be completely honest, I thought this movie was just decent at its finest. The characters are strong, and so is the writing and the animation. That's where, it's strong. The story is where it's kind of weak to me. The story itself, it may sound good, but it just... some parts kind of drag for a bit, and it feels like the story's ending at some parts, at least to me. But then it just keeps going for a while. And yeah, so, again, Jean is the character we're following here. Pompo is too, but Jean wants to make a movie and impress Pompo. And, which he does succeed at his goal at the end of the movie. He, sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. He gives the movie to Pompo, or just has a screening for her. And yeah, she ends up really liking it at the end of the film. And yes, like I said, the movie's good, but the story is where it's weak for me. There's characters in the movie like Natalie, who's probably, I don't know, she might be my favorite character, or it's either her or Jean who's my favorite character, because to me, Pompo was a little unlikable in some parts because of her temper at times, to me at least. And Natalie is a character who's striving her movie dreams and being an actor, and she's gone to auditions and has failed at them. But this one, she seems to work this time with it, and she's working with some famous movie star. I forget the character's name in the movie. But yeah, and like I said, Pompo apparently can make a movie and it just works with a simple premise, or just depends on one thing and the crowd ends up really liking it. And that's what inspires Jean to make a movie after a talk with her grandfather. And, like I said, the story's kind of weak. I know I keep saying this, I know I keep repeating myself, but it's just, for an anime movie, it just wasn't emotional as most of them are to me. It wasn't as emotional. I really like the soundtrack in the movie. I love soundtracks in general for movies. The beginning song and the ending song were really good. And I thought, the beginning song, I thought this movie would be oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. Just like with Belle, I remember being all fired up, and then, of course, I was a little disappointed with this one. But it's still a good movie. I reckon that the people did a good job at it. For sure. Is it something I'd recommend out on a limb? To be honest, probably not. It's fun. If you like the characters and the visuals are stunning. And yeah, there's a part where Jean gets put under pressure in the movie to finish it, and then he wants everybody to come back, the whole crew and everybody to come back, which angers Pompo. And the project was about to be canceled, but Jean needed this scene to complete his movie or something, because he realized there's a scene in there that was missing. And he wanted to complete it, he wanted to get the whole crew back together and everything, which he does succeed because of reasons, raising money. And yeah, it's not predictable. It's not like the bad guys where it was kind of predictable, but I just like the bad guys more, to be honest, because that was more funny. I mean, here there's not really a lot of comedy to go around, to be honest. And like I said, the bad guys' story was great, but here, it's just not so great. To me. To me, at least. But, however, I still enjoyed the movie, and it's not bad by any means. That's all I really gotta say. Bye, everyone.